traditional territory of the Southern Paiute people.
Hi everyone, this is Goddess Taya 4444. I am Tanya.
One of them does refer to
This reading that I'm doing is a karmic reading.
Which refers to things that inspire fear.
So both parties are karmic.
Essentially, the rock
The cards that I have out is karmic love,
the Southern Paiute are remnants of the legend people who were punished by
karmic love.
coyote. So there's a whole story to explain sort of the moral lesson in this fantastic landscape.
And this is so great.
You all are the perfect match.
I come from a town where we have only
Both of you lust.
buildings to look at. So
Lust
this
after
is
each other.
nature,
It's
and
just
great.
lust.
I mean, it's just beautiful.
And walking through here,
You all
40 to 55 million
that's
years ago,
that's all.
all of this was covered in
Y'all really,
lakes took
if
over
y'all
this
could
part.
do that 24 hours a day, yeah, that's you all. Booty call. Booty
As the
calls.
Colorado Plateau began to rise, the lakes dried up.
But just lusting after each other. Okay?
Bryce Canyon has been profoundly impacted.
You and your lower energies.
These soft limestones, muddy limestones were uplifted over tens of millions of years. They've been exposed to the forces of erosion and weathering. And here at 8,000 feet, we're really in this climate sweet spot where about half the nights of the year temperatures fall below freezing here at Bryce Canyon.
Takes a while for the cards
The
to
trails are deceptively difficult. Thin air can leave you
come
short
out.
of breath.
When you're hiking Bryce Canyon or any of the national parks here in Utah,
Okay.
you have to be careful of the
Yeah,
changes in elevation
okay.
right now.
You all may be married right now,
Down a very rocky, slide
and
back to the path.
some of you are engaged
Off of the beaten trail.
or will be engaged.
There you go. You gotta be careful.
Yeah, you are.
Day 4, my journey across and into Utah's Mighty Five National
Common law
Parks.
married,
I am astonished by the landscape, the tenacity,
maybe a promise ring. Like I said, it's all about sex.
the fight against the elements.
It's all
that has
about
been
sex for
transpiring
you all.
millions of years.
That's all it's about.
That is life here, across this sacred terrain.
It's National Park Week, and we are visiting the famous five here in this great state with up-close tours and adventures. On the other side of this break, join us on Fox 1.
For decades, Washington politicians
We're gonna get to
have
this
sold out
card
American
later.
steel workers. Now, China dominates in steel production.
President Trump has had enough, and he's fighting back to protect our jobs and strengthen American manufacturing.
U.S. Steel and Nippon Steel partnership advances Trump's agenda, and that means more steel will be made in America.
This historic investment in U.S. Steel will save steelworkers' jobs and empower us to compete against China.
That's America first.
That's America first.
That's America first.
Oh. So this karmic love is ending.
Do it all with Steel Battery.
Mm-hmm.
Steel deals. Now is
So
the best
one
time
of
to
y'all,
save over 40 hardworking steel tools. Hurry into your local
somebody,
Steel dealer or shop online. 12 amateur survivalists compete in the extreme wilderness.
is like tired of the other,
Out of their hands.
Oh, we can hear us.
leaving someone hanging.
Do you push your family to win or push the button to extract?
Maybe you
We are playing
ghost
the game
them,
here.
ghost your person.
Extracted. Only Mondays on Fox. and
It's
Fox
not so good to you anymore.
What did you say? Everything. Right now, get Fox Nation.
You're
for just
waking
$10
up
a month. Sign up and start streaming today.
to
Hello, looks
possibly
like a red hot start. While Pato, New Garden, and a hungry pack battle
a new love.
Indy continues with Barbara. May 4th on Fox.
There's someone else.
National Park. 1,200 square miles of soaring cliffs.
Like I said, don't pay attention to the words on the cards
They didn't set out to change America, but that's what ended up happening.
all the time. Because I channel at the same time.
Change your world. That's going to be interesting. Let's go. I love food. Great. Yeah. I want to watch history.
Okay, somebody want to bring balance into their life. Yep. Oh.
I'm controversial when I don't even mean to be. It doesn't matter how many times I'm right. You'll still argue with me. This is the herd.
Somebody wants to get married, but not to you. It could be you or the other or your partner, the person that you're with.
Here on my final stop of Utah's
Yeah.
95.
They done restricted their heart from you.
Over 100 miles.
Wow. Or your heart is restricted.
It's as simple as I stand here.
It's either or.
I've been hiking in this high altitude. The vistas, the rocks, and the river.
This person is awakening.
This valley, an amazing place. Come on,
whoever this is reading is for, you've had a revelation.
The drive into Zion National Park is like nowhere else.
About a
Some of the
friend?
tallest sandstone cliffs in the world, reaching up to 3,000 feet in height.
Maybe about a friend?
Carving out the stunning Zion Canyon over millions of years.
In Zion, it's these white cliffs that are so magnificently on display. The Navajo sandstone is thousands of feet thick, and so you get these towering rock walls.
What I'm feeling is the person that you're with now, the karmic that you're with,
And you can see all of it.
you wasn't friends
But I would recommend
at
pulling
first.
over and putting your pack on and hitting one of the trails.
I'm feeling like y'all just met each other and then you just jumped into, okay, how y'all met was you both were sexually drawn to one another. Yeah, that's it.
Certainly, as they all are here at Utah, Mighty 5.
That's what attracted you to each other. Sex. And I am seeing either go-go in male exotic dancer or female exotic dancer. That is what I'm seeing.
Taking hikes along the rock walls overlooking it, so it's
But
immersive.
You done had a revelation. You done had an awakening about a friend.
It just doesn't do it justice. You just don't get the same effect. To kind of create the depth of just the sheer size of the rocks, and it's just amazing.
National Park Week, I think, is another
Okay, your
opportunity
karmic.
to reflect on what national parks preserve. They don't just
For some of you, for some of you, you are
processes.
separated from your karmic, and then again, you may not be separated from your karmic, but it's hard to get you off their mind.
And every person that
You know.
explores these national parks
But they're still in their lustful energy, and that's what they're thinking about.
as we all maneuver through our daily lives, the good and the bad, we should remember there is solace in the American
For some of you, it's a love-hate relationship.
Well, that wraps up my exploration and adventures of Utah's Mighty Five on Fox Weather here on National Park Week. And it's been quite the adventure. I've driven over 1,500
But
miles.
you're
hiked almost 30. I don't even know how many steps
tired
I've taken because
of
my Apple iWatch
the love
batteries
hate.
died so many different times.
You're
But
tired
I
of the
recommend
relationship.
these vistas, these
You
high
wanna
deserts, these
you
ridges,
wanna
these
do
hiking
better.
trails,
Like I
everything.
said,
And a little pro tip here.
you didn't have a
If you're
revelation.
out and hiking and you happen to run into some of these
You're
small
having a
cactus on the
spiritual
ground and you don't
awakening.
see it, and one of those prickly long needles goes into your leg, well, what's going to happen shortly after is you're going to feel pain, stinging, throbbing, and then your leg will potentially get swollen.
Wow.
So take it from me.
It's a miracle.
As you're traversing these
It's a
off
miracle.
trails, and have fun here at Zion
You
National
feel
Park.
like it's a miracle.
Until next time, the next big grand exploration. I'll see you guys.
And I'm feeling like you made a choice. Children is involved. You have children with your karmic, your friend that you had a revelation about has children. And so it's children on both parts.
Greetings. I'm Robert Ray, reporting for Fox Weather. Over the next half hour, I'm going to take you on a journey through some of the most majestic natural landscapes the United States has to offer. Landscapes that are both beautiful and treacherous for the uninitiated.
Yeah, your karmic is still holding on to you though, for some of you.
And learn about wildlife's personal space.
Your karmic is still holding on to you, even though you're separated. Okay. They're trying to hold on to you with the children. Children or child. That's how they're keeping you trapped, trying to keep you trapped.
Lately, they've been getting way too close to the natural habitat.
So many sights to see in the world's first national park.
Oh, this new friend, this new friend you done already had.
All four
Had,
of the natural
okay,
habitat.
no.
We're in there leaving space.
So,
We're invading their space and privacy.
your new beginning, you had an intimate date or you want an intimate date with your new person?
In recent weeks, National Park has experienced some
Yeah,
visitors getting
you're having a
way
new
too
beginning.
close to animals.
Yeah, you want to change. Yep, you want to change. You want to change. I said you're having a spiritual awakening. Your karmic is longing for you, though.
There really is no other location in the world that has the amount of wildlife.
Your karmic is longing for you, though.
So that interface, you go to Africa, see a lot of animals, no people.
Lonely.
You go to Alaska, see a lot of animals, no people. You come here,
Superficiality. Superficiality.
Right across feet, literally. This is exactly
It's easier to be superficial and be accepted by society. Okay, your karmic is superficial.
Yes, that is a grizzly bear with dozens of people observing.
That's for some of you. This is for a group. This is for a small group of you. Maybe a small or medium group of you. Yeah, y'all take the parts that fit and leave the rest for someone else. This whole reading is not just for one person. And it is also timeless. My readings are timeless. I keep forgetting to tell everyone this.
But it's even worse when somebody who really should know better. Yeah, this is it. No further than this. Right?
Excuse me.
Visitor was ordered to
I'm
pay
yawning.
a $500 fine for the charge of intentionally
Okay.
disturbing wildlife after he pleaded guilty to picking up a bison calf, causing the animal's herd to reject it. The calf had to be euthanized, so it would no longer be a hazard to itself.
Your karmic is rushing in with some kind of communication.
Leave it where it is. Give it space. Don't disturb it.
They're rushing in with some kind of communication. And the energy that I'm getting, rushing in to tell you they're pregnant.
Whether a visitor is traversing
For some of you.
or Yellowstone National Park, rangers want to make sure the public
You just broke up with this person.
Cannot be approached.
For some of you, you just woke up.
So no selfies.
You just broke up.
That's about 100 yards.
And now they want to come in rushing to tell you that they're pregnant. I don't know if that's true or not. But I don't know if they're telling the truth or not.
In 2022, after torrential downpours, the Gardner River.
I done done so many readings today. My energy is getting very low. And I'm getting sleepy.
Yellowstone National Park 1 year after.
But anyway, your karmic is watching you.
Created this incredible flooding and rock slides. You see a lot of the erosion still here.
Or your new person that you want, true love. You done found true love. Yep, you have found your true love. And it was in a friend the whole time. It's a shock to both of you.
Rivers and streams swelled well past the flood stage as storms dropped over a foot of rainfall.
It's an even bigger of a shock to the karmic.
This is the biggest section that we lost.
1 year later, Fox Weather given you.
I'm seeing soulmate. Yeah, you rejected your karmic.
Well, so this is about a 700.
No, you rejecting your karmic because your karmic has ego. Ego. And you hurt their ego.
To repair, in fact, the engineers looked at
And they coming back to you with an apology. They may be bringing flowers, but it's not sincere.
The law enforcement rangers and maintenance crews closed this road.
It's not sincere at all.
Which undoubtedly saved lives. Had they not closed it, you can see visitors could have very easily straight off of this.
The more than 2 million acre wilderness area was shuttered for over a week as officials determined what.
They think that your relationship with your new person is not solid.
Just an incredible feat to get that completed in such a short amount of time.
They don't want it to be solid anyway.
Was really, really critical.
But it is.
After the disaster last summer, an alternative roadway
So
was redesigned.
You with your new person,
Paving the way for critical tourism and economic
you know
nearby towns.
You never know what weather.
that you don't need to let nobody in your relationship.
In Gardner,
And you need to get rid of all them toxic ass motherfuckers that will try to break y'all up.
Hotels and restaurants are flourishing.
Like I said, that is true love.
In the aftermath.
It devastated a lot of people.
You will be happy with your new person.
Population that comes through every summer. I mean, June is starting to kind of get into our peak
For
season.
some of you, you're happy that you're separated from your karmic.
People are back in.
again, these entrances are open. They're back in the park and enjoying the park.
You're happy because you're spiritually awakening.
Over 4 million people normally visit here on an average year. And those roadways are key to traversing the incredible
Here,
amounts
some of
of
y'all
tragedy that
got
Yellowstone
another
sits
job.
these little creeks and the
That's
hot
what I'm
springs
hearing.
in Mammoth, just one example of what people from around the world
Divine timing brought y'all together. I'm feeling like you all are soulmates.
It's tough to be
Oh, for some of you, you are reconciling or want to reconcile, or they want to reconcile on this karmic relationship. And that's not a good idea. It's wear and tear. Is not solid.
This Maryland waterfront estate has a price tag of
Oh, you all may work together.
Now you can name the price because this national treasure is selling in a live
Got your main woman.
9 million, 10 million, 10 million in the back. This is one of the finest.
And you're seeing a new perspective on life. Your karmic has an empty heart. You don't have no love for your karmic anymore.
Americans deserve a more affordable healthcare system.
And your karmic
Association champions solutions that would lower costs by nearly $1 trillion.
Her heart is just empty.
Rising costs. Hospital costs and prescription drug prices are rising far faster than inflation, driving up costs for patients. We are committed to working with President Trump and Congress to make healthcare more affordable. Together, we can create a
your
better system.
feelings is no more for your karmic.
Never change. Like a mother's love. Get something as timeless as a mother's love at harryanddavid.com. Life is a gift. Share more.
As much as we appreciate what our mechanics can do and who they are, no one looks forward to seeing the inside of an auto shop. Because if you're here, your car is too. And that means something's wrong. And likely, it means an expensive repair bill.
Oh, snap.
When you call car before your car breaks down, they have plans that cover
this karmic love, this,
don't wait.
Your karmic.
Shield today before it's too late.
Call 800-369-9526.
Let me rephrase that. You found your twin flame.
The U.S. Steel and Nippon Steel partnership ensures more steel is made in America.
You and your twin flame was friends all along. Yeah. Found your twin flame. I'm going to let you know now. The twin flame journey is not an easy journey, but both of you have a purpose here on this earth. You're contemplating. What are you contemplating? Oh. So, you was contemplating this. For some of you, contemplating this connection, being on the spiritual journey.
Rebound, a year of triumph and tragedy at Yeshiva University basketball, streaming now.
You don't really want to do the shadow work, but you will.
From the breathtaking beauty of Yellowstone, our journey.
You was contemplating whether you was on a spiritual journey or not, and the answer is yes. So start working, doing your shadow work.
Black Hills and Mount Rushmore National Memorial.
Because you done found your twin. Your karmic is jealous as shit. That you done moved on, or you moving on. she feel like y'all have unfinished business. But your unfinished business is with your twin flame, not with him or her.
Then one sees perhaps the most recognizable faces in America.
That is Mount Rushmore. They started carving it in 1927, called complete 1941.
Okay.
14-year project. The faces are about 60 feet.
Waiting. Somebody's waiting. Willing to wait? No, that's not what I'm hearing. Your karmic is waiting for you to come back to them. I'm also hearing they're doing love spells. Comeback spells on you.
And Abraham Lincoln, respectively. From the ground, the sculpture is equally impressive. But how does the volatile weather patterns of the Black Hills affect Rushmore?
Rocks expand in the heat, contract in the cold. We have a lot of those cracks sealed up with a silicone-based caulking so that water doesn't get in. But we allow the cracks in the vertical format to stay open so that if water does get in, it can get out.
Freezing winters and hot summers. In 1930, Mount Rushmore
Okay, let me see what I can get with this shadow love here. With my shadow love deck. Shadow love.
The wind and rain alone shall wear them away.
As we hear thunder in the background, the sculpture gets struck by light.
Okay, so the shadow love to me is your twin, is your karmic.
We have lightning rods on every one of the buildings up here.
You're clearing that all out. At least you are trying.
Was chosen to face east so that the morning sun would melt away moisture. The goal was to help the preservation of the memorial.
I'm trying to hurry up with this reading because I am
we have the sculpture mapped out.
drained
22 individual rock blocks within the sculpture.
Right now.
We monitor 4 of those rock blocks with strain gauges.
I want to be well alert when I do my reading. As soon as I started doing this reading, that's when I get sleepy.
We power washed it in the summer of 2005. It took us about 3 weeks.
But I'm going to push through.
Scientists estimate that with the rate of erosion and with human care, the basic shape of the president's heads might last up to, get this, 7 million years.
Okay.
And interestingly enough, of those 14 years
drowning.
Complete, well, only 6 years
drowning.
Carving, while another 8.5 were consumed with delays due to weather.
Now, your karmic,
how the mountain actually got its name,
you probably
Charles Rushmore, an attorney from New York
public
City,
image,
was out here
public image.
Looking to strike it rich. He was with a guide, and they were touring this area, and he asked the guide,
your
"What's
karmic
the name of this mountain?" And the legend says, the
conquest
it doesn't have a name until now. Now it's called Rushmore. At Mount Rushmore, Robert Ray, Fox Weather.
Your karmic had a public image that they wanted to keep
From
up.
Mount Rushmore, we head north
And you went along with it.
South Dakota, a lawless town that sprang up during the Black Hills
You went along with it.
1800s and forced out the native
Like I said, you getting it together.
for centuries.
Yeah, negativity. Your karmic is all about negativity. There's a lot of negative energies around you also.
This is what Americana is about. From Mount Rushmore
Yeah.
to Deadwood.
Your karmic tried to tangle you up, get you trapped. But you know what she's saying? It takes two.
The Black Hills
And
of
so
southwestern South Dakota,
she does
a land
blame you
blessed with
for
mines,
shit
waterfalls, prairies, and jagged peaks.
that she's the one that whatever. You're closed off from her or him.
Once you get on the west side of Missouri, you got a lot more scenery. You got the Black
Oh
Hills,
wow.
especially when you're approaching the Black Hills from the east.
Your person is a gold digger.
Black as you're coming easterly.
Your relationship with your twin is distant. So they don't live in the same area as you.
Native American spirituality.
What's amazing is from up here in the Black Hills, you can see
Karmic wants to start over, but they're still on the dark side.
fairly clear today, so you can get that distant view of the yellow tan on the horizon there.
This land, originally a hunting ground and sacred territory of Western Sioux,
Switch this around if need be.
and is important for anyone visiting.
Okay, for some of you, your karmic had a crush on you before you got together.
From Mount Rushmore National Memorial to nearby Crazy Horse,
Yeah,
land monuments
your
stand
karmic
tall.
cheats.
Crazy Horse is still being carved. They're done with like major Black
They
Hills,
were the
carved down
fool.
vertically now. And then eventually they'll start rounding off the upper arm, but for the book smart people wouldn't walk up on that top arm piece.
Honoring the legacy of the Lakota warrior and the Native American culture, the monument
Yeah,
is a
the
continually
relationship
evolving
is
sculpture.
permanent with your karmic.
The windy and steep roads running across the Black Hills.
And right now,
lead to the
she's in a
remnants
vicious
of the Old West.
cycle
Deadwood,
of revenge and
close
payback. Him or her.
In the 1800s, Deadwood was formed. It was considered the party town, so people would come to this area to mine for gold, and they would hang out in Deadwood, hang out in the saloons, and it just developed into this great place that we have today.
There never has been the promise of striking gold.
All about talk. Your karmic, all about talk.
West. But without certainty, the weather here is downright droughty.
It can snow 16 feet in October, and then 2 days later, it'll be 70 degrees and melting. This year, a week before Christmas,
I'm going to end it right there.
Now, according to Lakota tradition, Native Americans say that these Black Hills were formed as they moved across the Great Plains and the trails.
Yeah, your relationship with your karmic is complicated, was complicated.
In the Black Hills,
Cut
Robert Ray,
both ways. And so there was fighting argument, both of
in the
you.
Black Hills. Now, just east of that incredible landmark is Badlands National Park.
She
We're going to explore this
She was a show-off, too. He or she was a show-off.
Need help with visa applications, U.S. passports, renewals, apostille services, document legalization, or notary services? Visa DC is your trusted partner for fast, seamless, and stress-free solutions. We handle the complexities of documentation so you can focus on what truly matters your journey. Let's make the process effortless. Contact Visa DC today at toll-free 1-877-721-7678 for personalized.
Yeah, they're tease too. Your karmic is a tease.
Do it all with Steel Battery. Don't miss Steel deals. Now is the best time to save big on over 40 hardworking Steel tools. Hurry into your local Steel dealer or shop online.
Does your student loan payment make you cringe? We get it.
Saying goodbye to that much money every month can be tough, but by refinancing to a lower rate through Credible.com, you could drastically cut your monthly payments. At Credible, you get personalized rates from multiple lenders, so it's easy to find a refi that puts the most cash back in your pocket.
You're
And life with
ending
extra cash is,
the relationship with your karmic,
visit
and you
Credible.com
are
now to
also
see your new monthly
ending
student loan payment.
We're the only
your karmic ways, your devilish ways.
Hostages in Gaza is a working thought.
Yep.
We need to wait for them, not for ourselves. Rebound, a year of triumph and tragedy at Yeshiva University.
No.
Streaming now on Fox Nation.
Your twin is doing the same thing.
Game show is ready to go.
Okay, I'm going to leave it right there. I'll get back to you all with another reading at another time as I'm guided. You all have a blessed rest of the day. And I'll talk to y'all later. Bye.
I'm not getting my tether cords. It's truly